We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy...
Hey everybody, today's video is going to be a little bit different. I missed yesterday on Vlogmas because, well, if you've ever had a child who did the 9th grade and they have to learn Shakespeare, it becomes a full family event. At least it did for us. And so we worked on Shakespeare last night until about 11:30. So there was no video yesterday. And today, unfortunately, I need to get a video done, but I am super rushed. So I figured I'm going to do a get ready with me, and while we're doing that, I want to do a review, my 3-month review of Palfish. Now, let me say this. I'm going to be doing my makeup. Don't follow me. Like, for real, y'all, I'm not good at this. I wing it. So, I'm not a beauty person. Like, I would probably recommend that you do nothing that I do. Because I'm not great at this. In fact, I'm pretty sure most people would say I suck at this, and I'm okay with that. But I don't want to talk about my makeup skills today. I want to talk about the wonderful Palfish. So most of you who have been following me for a while know that, first of all, did y'all know that you're supposed to wet these? Like, how did I not know this? Number one, it like doubles in size. I never knew that this was supposed to be wet to use it. I learned this last week. So, Palfish. I have worked for 3 different online ESL companies. I started now 3.5 years ago. I was working for VIP Kid, and in my journey I was looking for I don't want to say if I was looking for more money necessarily. I was looking for a different experience. Maybe. I got very disillusioned from VIP Kid when it became a situation of, I felt like every time I turned around, the policies were changing. And that made me very uncomfortable. Like, if you tell me this is how we're going to do it, then I'm going to trust that this is how we're going to do it. That wasn't that bad. But that's what I'm going to trust. If that's what you tell me, I trust you as the company. Well, then I was getting constant changes. And I said, you know, I'm kind of interested. Let's see what else is going on out in the world of VIP or of ESL. I had seen a growth in the companies. So I was approached by Go Kid. I gave him a shot. Why not? I hate these lines next to my nose. Like, I hate them. They drive me nuts. So I went to work for them, and the $300 bonus was super attractive. And so I went to work for them, and I taught for them. In my time teaching for them, I ran into problems. They were supposedly a new company, but there was a lot of issues. And I say there was a lot of issues. They didn't have their software figured out. They didn't have things figured out, like you couldn't see your pay scale, which I didn't like that. You couldn't see your what your paycheck was going to be until they emailed you. You couldn't see how much money the classes or how the fees were getting you. Like, you couldn't see any of that, and it really bothered me. So then we get into the idea of the fact that I went 3 months waiting on a paycheck, and I would often go weeks without even hearing from the administrators as to why I wasn't receiving a paycheck yet. And then I found out there was a whole lot of other teachers who were in the exact same position who had not been paid. I opted to stop working for them because I wasn't comfortable with how the whole thing was going down. Side note real quick. So I used the Dream Wonder powder, okay, by Maybelline. And I cracked this the other day and I was devastated. And then I watched a video by Graveyard Girl where she took and she smashed it up and she put rubbing alcohol on it and then put a piece of plastic over it and smushed it down. And look, is it perfect? No. Is it usable? Yeah. Perfectly usable, perfectly working, which makes me a happy person. I will link that video down below though. So I was looking for something that at this point I had been let go by VIP Kid for having too many soft cancellations. Right, like, no joke, that's what it was. I had too many excused absences. And I was like, what? Like, to say that made me mad is beyond belief. Anyway, so I went about my business and I found one day an ad on Facebook. No, it wasn't on Facebook. Someone sent me Palfish. Actually, I think I found it with Camden Long here on YouTube. But, within like 12 hours of my interview, I had my first class booked. And I was like, hey, we're on to something. You know, because I waited like 60 days with Go-Go Kid for my first class. So I started doing a few videos about about Palfish. And you guys will see them here. I had one where I was talking about the booking explosion because I did 23 classes in my first 3-day weekend with Palfish. 23. It was amazing. And I still book fully. Like, I have a few slots open and I advertise those slots, but a lot of the times people ask me why I post moments and stuff. Well, it's because a lot of teachers follow what I post, and it's more to help them to see how I post. It's not really that I'm trying to put myself out there any more than I am. I'm not doing too bad on this, y'all. Beyond that, it just kind of is what it is. You know, I don't post a ton because my schedule is full. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, anyway. Within just a few weeks, I got a message from my administrator, and she said, hey, you know, we saw your video on Palfish. And I was like, oh, crap. Here we go. And she goes, no, we really liked it. And within just a few days, they had actually made me an administrator, and they said, hey, or not an administrator, a mentor. And they said, you know, just familiarize yourself with the policies. You're a great teacher, and we're excited to have you. And I was like, I said, you know, this is awesome. And I felt like it was awesome because of this. I feel like the teachers at Palfish are truly appreciated. I feel like at Palfish, they really do care what we think, and they give a crap about us. Ooh, we got way more going on one side than the other. Like they care, and I love that. So they made me a mentor. My administrator, when I tell you guys to get to know your administrator, I mean that fully. Get to know your administrator. They will be the make it or the break it of your existence within this company. So my administrator, I'm setting up a meetup. If you don't know about the meetup, our meetup is going to be January 26th. We're going to be meeting at a restaurant in Marietta, Georgia. I'll put the link to the Facebook group or the Facebook event below. But basically the meetup is going to be, we're going to have lunch. Everyone will pay for their own lunch. I have some goodies provided by Palfish, including these super, super adorable, cute, some of these keychains. I got a bag. I got a hat. We're going to do some games. We're going to do a little training. We're going to have a little fun with it. And then we're going to take a company picture. This is only the second US meetup. So that's super fun and exciting. Now you guys are going to get to watch me do something I'm really not good at. But it makes all the difference to me. I am experiencing something that I think a lot of women do. In that I'm losing my eyelashes. It really looks like I have eyelashes, but I don't. I have horrible, horrible eyelashes. And those who don't know me, I'm actually doing my makeup in my camera because I use the camera on my laptop and it's just so much better for me. But I have found, don't laugh at me, wearing fake eyelashes is just so much better for me because of my eyelash situation. It just makes my situation, I'm missing something. Hang on a second. Okay, so I'm really not great at putting on eyelashes. However, the two things I really suck at is mascara and eyeliner. So I have determined and I have found that wearing eyelashes gets rid of both of those things for me. So that's what I do. So let's go back to Palfish though. So the great thing that I feel about Palfish is I feel like we're valued as teachers, and I feel like the company as a whole is not out to, I don't think any company is really out to get their teachers, but I feel like they are really trying to grow a teacher positive environment. And they haven't, like, there are changes that are happening, like they are making some new rules and regulations, but I don't feel like any of it has been to try to hurt teachers. It's really to try and help the student experience. Which is really what we all want, I think. Because if our students are having a great experience, then we're going to have a great experience. You know, they're going to keep coming back if they're having a good experience. If they're not having a good experience, guys, it's not going to be good for anybody. Right? Like, would you take your child back to a tutoring session that the student was like, I don't want to be there, I don't want to deal with this, I don't want to go there, these people are horrible? Probably not. It never works the first time. So Like, I understand that. I get that. And they're also a business. Like, if the students aren't happy and the parents aren't happy, then there's not a business. And so we have to understand that that's just the way that works. That is just the way it is. Okay, it's still a business. Does that look crazy? I don't know, that kind of feels weird. No, I don't guess that's too bad. I have to trim my eyelashes because my eyes aren't huge, but because of the way my eyes are hooded, if I put eyelashes on that are too big, it looks kind of crazy because it kind of comes up over my eye, over my the hooded part of my eye. But I want to show you guys, as soon as I get this one on, what I got in the mail yesterday. And it's the first time I've ever received anything from an online ESL company. They really made me like go, oh, that's so sweet. And I don't know if this is something they're going to do for everyone. I don't even know if other mentors have gotten one. I just know that I received one and I was like over the moon for it. It made me feel so good. And my husband was like, oh, you got such a big smile on your face. And I was like, well, yeah, because it makes you feel good when you see that people are responding to what you're doing and that the company you're working for appreciates what you're doing. Like, I worked for a company one time for 9 years. This was a huge corporate company. I was their corporate trainer. That glue will dry. I was their corporate trainer for 9 years. And I felt so unappreciated when it came to everyday things. Like, just how they responded to questions and concerns was a huge problem. Okay. Ta-da! And I'll show a picture. I obviously don't go around wearing my t-shirt when I go to events. I am going to get dressed here in a few minutes, but my clothes are still in the dryer because I'm a mom and, you know, I have 5,000 things to do. So this is my finished look. This is how I go out when we have events to go do. See, it gets rid of the mascara need. It handles the eyeliner for me. I don't have to deal with it, and I love it. And it does take a little getting used to, but I don't feel like I look crazy. Y'all think I look crazy? If you do, let me know below. I'm sure someone will have a comment or a trick or something to help me out. But I wanted to show you guys, this is what I got in the mail. It came in like this, and it's a certificate, and it says a certificate of achievement and appreciation. This certificate is proudly presented to teacher Sam to serve for her service as a Palfish official mentor to our growing company, Beijing, China, December the 5th, and signed. And it's just appreciated, like things like this. I know it's not much, it's just a little certificate, but that they took the time and the effort to do that, I greatly appreciate it. Guys, that's all for me today. I hope that you have a wonderful, fantastic day. I hope that you don't have to go through this every day, because I could not imagine doing this every day. We have band concert tonight. It's coming up to Christmas, guys. I'm so excited. I love Christmas. And my husband's getting me a new camera, which means you guys have asked for more recipes. I have some more like field trip type stuff. I can't wait to be able to film some of that with a better camera, because for right now all I have is my computer or my phone. Let's see, I think that's it, guys. I love each and every one of you. My Palfish referral is below. My link for my Facebook page is down below. I'm all over social media. I'm on Twitter. What's that L one? Our Instagram, Facebook. Of course, I'm here. My email address is down below. You can always feel free to reach out for me for anything that you need. I hope that you have a wonderful Palfish day and see you in the classroom.